Hello my friends and welcome to episode 12 of There Are More Lights. We were going to just, we were going to do some contracts because there was some new ones here and some stuff that looked kind of interesting and fun and so on. I think Blown Operation is a new one, but it's an escort, so I don't know how that's going to work out. And there was this insurance policy one. This one's not new actually. Flyswatter was the new one, there we go. The Cicada 2A. So, anyway, what I wanted to do was, let's just start with a simple desert battle here. And what I wanted to do was, take the, it says -7, but the reputation is not being damaged. Current reputation, 107. So we've somehow gone over 100. Isn't that interesting? So it looks like doing that mission has allowed us to put our reputation over 100. Okay, well anyway. I wanted to take this stalker out for a spin, just to show off how silly it is. So let's take the stalker out for a spin. I should probably actually put a good pilot in it because at Guts 6 I don't think the heat threshold is quite high enough. Although actually it's only got a delta of 31, so it's not actually got a huge delta. This is Badlands terrain, so I don't think that's really going to help us here, but whatever. I'm taking the stalker and he's still warning me that I don't have enough tonnage. I love it. I might seek out some, or I might run the javelins or something for a few of these missions just for fun. The thing is, my position in the game is still quite precarious. I mean, I've only got to lose 1 or 2 pilots, and I might be in trouble in terms of having to train up fresh meat. Ah, fresh meat. Actually, that might be a good thing to do, is to just take bad pilots out and see how they handle.
Command interface initiated.
This feels like it's a trap.
Like a nice place to settle down, raise some kids.
Oh, it's this map. It will be a trap. There'll be enemies down here, and then enemies will appear up here.
On the move. Moving to position. Roger that. On the move.
But don't worry, because we've got a stalker.
Acknowledged. Coordinates received. Move into position.
Can't wait to take the snubs for a spin. What I can do, you see, is I can go all the way around this way, and there's an actual way up and down here. So I can actually assault from this side.
Roger. On my way.
Yeah, I'll do.
Move order received.
Target locked.
Reserving action. Waiting
Calm,
for
boys. I'm not like totally restricting myself to 4 lights all the time. I do want to show off some of the new gear and just experiment a bit. Oh, this boy is about to get snubbed. Oh look, no defense.
What's up, boss?
Oh, you can regret your decisions in the next life. In fact, I wonder if every pellet counts for a headshot. Although I haven't got a top Have I got a top pilot in here? Oh well, who cares?
Here it comes.
Oh! Oh my god. Oh man, he took 2 hits to the head. That's 2 hits. Each pellet's like 12. My god, I just melted half his armor. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. And look at the delta that we have here. This is what a delta of 31 looks like. This is not even a top of the range pilot. Or is it? I can't remember now. Oh well, whatever. Even if it is, it's still amazing.
Heading out. Acknowledge.
God, could you imagine 4 of these things? It's like a bloody delete key.
Commander. Standing by.
Oh, the fire sniper's out of range. That's unfortunate. This'll do.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Oh yeah. So now I could press my advantage if I want to, with my lights.
Sensors have something.
So Warhammer, that was a good solid miss. He actually pelted one of the buildings there. So, you know, normally the Stalker is a platform for sitting out of range and lobbing missiles at the enemy. It's great that these boys are tanking for the Stalker, because while the Stalker has a huge amount of armor, it will take hits. Whereas the Firestarters won't. They have more effective HP, because they simply don't take hits. If these shots had been on the Stalker would have probably taken about 200 damage by now.
Hey there. On my way.
Oh my god. Here we go again.
Acknowledge.
Oh, 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 oh. Oh, we hit the head again. I think you roll. We hit it twice. That's 4 headshots he's taken at 12 each. So it does. They do all hit the head, or you know, that was only a 4% chance to hit as well. You'd think with a higher chance to hit, with a better cold shot.
Waiting for orders.
I'm pretty sure the top end cold shot is 16%, isn't it?
Target locked in.
Anyway, I took this mission for money.
Good to go.
I was just targeting their head for a laugh. Hello.
Critical
Okay,
hit, Commander.
that's quite gratuitous.
How's it going? On my way.
It's not my intention to have this boy survive, so we will have him exit the stage here. It's probably enough.
Roger that.
Alright.
Hostile eliminated. No retreat.
I don't personally feel like we need to retreat. It's not every day I go through the front of my enemies with my team of lights, but...
Receiving you. Let's go.
We brought along a very angry Stalker, so... I guess that's acceptable. Oh, these idiots.
ready for orders. Location confirmed.
Right, just chill out for now.
Yes, boss. Yes, Commander.
This is going to be a maneuver turn.
Good to go. Double time. Let's go.
The usual fire starter tactics. Surround your enemy.
Receiving you.
Make them turn. Oh. Jesus. Would you really do that? Would you really do this? Are you sure that you really want to be stood like that in a huge heavy war machine? Man, that boy. You gotta have some serious faith in your stabilizers, and the terrain is not gonna cave out from under you there. If they'd have been targeting my stalker, they probably would have done about 400 or 500 damage by now. Just to put that into perspective.
Yes, boss.
But they aren't, because they're fools. I should have just meleeed him, actually.
Commander. Double time. How's it going?
Get him!
Commander?
Hey, buddy. I see you have Bulwark enabled. Let's see how that works out for you. Oh! Oh, there's so much damage. Ouch.
Yes, Commander. Let's do this.
Let me smack this boy in the back. If I fisted the North Star him in the back, he may just die instantly. It's risky though. Not gonna lie. There is risk involved.
Roger that. No shooting, just running.
I think another maneuver turn would be a good idea.
Waiting for orders. Confirmed.
Oof.
Solid connection on that one.
This mecha's got jump jets, so it can just maneuver very easily if required.
Confirmed.
No, I don't think I need to use them on this occasion.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, that's gonna run me hot. Time for another maneuver. I don't know where the enemy I thought there would be enemy reinforcements, but I wasted a lot of turns maneuvering around and they didn't appear, so...
Waiting for orders. Roger.
Just out of range here. The snubs are pretty long range, but not that long range.
Yes, boss.
Oh man, he could totally be dead if I punched him.
Good to go.
The main problem with punching people, obviously, is being counter-punched. Especially since the AI seems to be quite a bit more keen on it than it used to be.
Receiving you.
And of course, thanks to sticky melee, you can't always seem to get the nice positions that you want. If I move there, yeah, it's only 2 evasion. You know, I have the movement to actually move behind the enemy, like here, and I still can't get behind him. It's a side hit.
Move order received.
Ah, what the hell. Let's take this boy down.
On it.
This guy
Inflicted some heavy damage.
is very vulnerable to having his legs caved
How's
in.
it going? Yes, I'm there.
So let's make that happen.
Alpha strike.
Little bit of risk I'm taking
For the
here.
critical hit.
I wouldn't say it's huge risk. Wow, he felt like a sack of spuds. The animations on some of the mechs now is a bit odd. Odd, I think, is the word I want to use.
On the move.
Get the leg.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Hey!
Go.
No legs for you.
Mech destroy. Systems holding.
Systems recycling for another shot. Alright.
Receiving you.
Still not in range. Oh, just by the tiniest amount. Most
Copy
unfortunate.
that. Full speed.
Well, that's what happens when you have an element that's way quicker. Okay, I hope I don't regret this.
On it.
But it's just going to be so satisfying.
Ah.
Gonk! Oh yeah, 180. And then every follow-up shot went into the leg. Oh,
Commander.
well, I was hoping to have him dead, but okay.
Here we go. Target neutralized.
I might take a melee here.
Standing by.
Not really a big deal. What I am going to do is I'm going to park right in his face so he can't maneuver.
Confirmed. Putting my weight into it.
If he's going to punch somebody, he can punch this right in the face. Well, preferably not in the cockpit. Nope, he maneuvered for a shot. And he got some damage.
Reporting heavy damage.
He also left his back
How's it
exposed. So he is about to get snubbed.
Ah, yeah.
Oh!
Now that hit something good.
Jesus. Oh man. He took he took 120 there and about 100 there. No, 75 there. And another 100 there. So that's 300 damage he just took out of 500. I guess the rest found the arm and the leg, yeah. 70 something in the leg and another 75 in this leg. Well, I certainly didn't miss any pellets, so he took a full 500 there. Nasty. So nasty.
Good to go. Yes, boss. Location confirmed.
Right, it's time for you to disappear.
Locked on rear arm.
Oh!
Target eliminated.
That was easy.
Mission successful.
And Darius was like, this seems like it might be an ambush. And I'm like, yeah, I know this map, and I think it might be an ambush too. And then the ambush doesn't turn up, and I'm like, okay. Alright then, no ambush it is. Wow. That was as brutal as it was one-sided. And I walked away with a cool $1,000,000 to put in my bank account. Yeah, forging an alliance with a faction has its downside. It has nothing but downsides. There is no benefit. The only thing that's nice is that there are special faction-only flashpoints. Which, I wouldn't actually mind doing a couple of these special faction-only flashpoints. Because I haven't done any of them. Because I can't mentally get over, you know, doing something so self-destructive to a campaign as allying with one of the factions. Apart from, you know, with alternative reputation, it's not so bad, but yeah. It's like allying with pirates, and then everybody hates you, and it's like, okay. Why would you do that? I don't even believe that there is a special pirate flashpoint either, so... Unwelcome guests. We'll do that shortly. I just wanted to fill my pockets with some easy cash first. Alright, let's do flyswatter, because this sounds fucking hilarious. Let's get rid of snubbed. I just wanted to play with it. It sounded like fun. Maybe I should revisit some of my javelins with my fancy new toys. We could have a javelin with some coils. 165275. What's the fire star? 165275. So they've got the same movement profile. Just wonder if you know, the javelin's got the maybe got the free tonnage for some coils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus the jump jets, 6, 7. There's 7 tons of equipment there. So a pair of medium coils might be something really fantastic for the javelin. Let's have a look at doing that after we've done the mission. Yeah, Siltique is not actually maxed out. He's only got Tactics 6. So, I can only imagine that the snubber would absolutely devastate the head if cooled shot was used instead, like a high level cooled shot. Because we hit the head twice with each volley. So that was consistent. And that was only with like a 4% chance. So you can only imagine that with a 16% chance that head is going to vaporize. Maybe even consistently in one shot it's going to vaporize. Isn't that a terrifying thought? It might actually be quite the little head deleter. I might test that later. Not in this campaign, obviously. I have various test campaigns for playing around with, experimenting with when I'm not playing Iron Man on stream. But yeah, with a 4% chance, we hit the head 4 times. Twice on each volley. Every weapon has 6 pellets, and you're looking at 4 weapons. So you're looking at 24 pellets. That actually seems about right. With 24 chances and a 4% chance, you're looking at approximately 1 hit, I would say, with a standard deviation of 1. So you're expecting between 0 and 3. Sorry, 0 and 2. So in other words, we were a little bit lucky to get 2 twice. But it's not out of the realms of probability. Of reasonable probability. Anyone who sends their VAP out in a turkey is asking to be shot. It's true. Let's go get it.
I see a lot of green out of my cockpit.
You think you're fast, Cicader,
Affirmative.
but you had better watch out. Because I am also fast. Very fast. You know what? Let's make this interesting. Let's not engage the defenders. Let's only snipe the Cicada and get out.
Roger that.
Actually, probably harder than just, because this Victor, see, he's isolated, so I could easily kill him. This is a horrible map, though, by the way. This is one of the worst maps in the game. 20 tons. That's a missile locust. There?
How's it going?
I'm not sure if I should have said that. I'm not sure if I should have said I'll ignore all the enemies. It doesn't make sense to ignore all the enemies. Usually. Gotta watch out I don't cop an AC-20 shell in a tender spot. I'm not comfortable having any less than 5 evasion. And I probably want to split my ball up as well. 70 tons. We gotta deal with a noble in her ancestral target. How can a turkey be an ancestral mech anyway? Wouldn't it? Surely it would have been destroyed. Surely.
How's it going?
Let's go.
Acknowledge.
Dive, dive, dive. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is a horrible map. And they have a massive amount of units.
Standing by.
Where's he going? You are begging to die! I wish I hadn't made this stupid bet with you, you people watching now. I wish I hadn't made this bet saying that I wouldn't kill anybody. He's got his ass just absolutely, completely exposed here. I could just sprint behind him and end him next turn, and then disappear down here somewhere.
Definitely. Commander?
You're lucky I'm high on mercy today.
This baby can do. No retreat.
The irony is that the Locust is probably better than this woman's ancestral mech.
Commander.
Fire Sniper is down to 4 tokens. I'll move it soon. Let's see what these boys do. Okay, if I reserve now, then definitely these 3 are going to take a go.
Good to go.
I can't have my ass facing the enemy. That'll do. Okay, Fire Sniper has moved. Defense re-established. Minor damage, Commander.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Calm, boys. I am gonna steal your noble out right from under you. Who's next? Him? He's in melee range. And the turkey.
Receiving you. Roger.
Oh, damn! Wow, that was a fantastically lucky shot.
Good to go.
I'd almost be tempted to eject this pilot. None of the cockpit mods really matter anyway, they're all junk.
Confirmed.
In fact, I might eject that. Just because I know I can't lose a 10-10-10-10 pilot. That cannot happen. And that's just exceptionally unlucky. But I don't want to tempt the game to give me 2 exceptionally unlucky shots.
Tactical advantage.
I could have killed the victor. Could have killed him. But I was just being merciful. I love the idea of 4 lights running past this giant wall of meat
Waiting for orders.
and just cherry picking their precious noble out from under them. Yeah, let's go.
Got it. Run, don't shoot.
That's a miss. Just because you got a rear shot doesn't mean that you can hit me. Alright. I think it's time to make the noble disappear. Got a really this masterclass in preserving evasion here. Gotta have a absolute complete understanding of when to re-establish your evasion. Skills that are potentially dulled by playing particular mods with permanent evasion, so you don't have to worry about it.
Ready for orders.
But here,
On the move.
here we have to live with the rules of evasion stripping.
They're getting the angle on me.
Oh, gave me a little poke.
Damage is minor, Commander.
All units defense is good. Let's skip. 5 tokens or more is acceptable. Also, staying out of melee range of anything heavy. Vigilance can be used to shed stability damage if we happen to take a fist. So we can sprint. You are gonna wish that you brought something a bit heavier than your ancestral turkey, which I am about to baste. Well, it's Christmas. I deserve turkey. Alright. Fire sniper needs its defense re-established. The thing is, if you move to shoot, then the most tokens you can get is 5,
Yes, Commander.
which is not a great amount. So if you fire, you better be prepared to move straight after. Fist of the North Star!
Primary target damage, Commander.
You are already dead. Alright, he went for the fight starter. 4 tokens is okay. It's acceptable.
Yes, boss.
Acceptable level of risk.
Engaging jump jet.
This woman is about to get an acceptable level of ass kicked.
Firing all weapons.
Hi.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Shocking that you're still alive. But not for long. Oh, it's a breaching shot. With a medium laser. Okay. I think you might have gone for a breaching shot with your AC-20.
Receiving you.
But whatever.
Moving to
Whatever
position.
floats your assault mech. Goodbye.
Roger that.
Oh wow, the LZ is right here. 2 of my guys are stood in it. This Locust is the only mech that's going to have a chance to do anything before I leave the building. Got to the chopper.
Commander.
Now.
Moving to position. How's it going?
You're leaving. We are doing it now.
Commander. Roger.
Yoink. Oh my god, they were useless. I'd hate for these 8 to be explaining what just happened to their central command.
Mission successful.
We'll be like, yeah, 4 fire starters. They just ran at us. They ran past us. They killed the noble, and the leopard just dropped in on top of us and extracted them. And yeah, we're totally competent, and you should carry on paying us. We are mech warriors. I could have started murdering them left, right, and center, but especially that Victor. God damn, that Victor was just begging for it. But I thought to myself, why not have the added challenge of trying to avoid killing anybody apart from the target? That was a freak shot, that was. 2 items received. I could have only gotten 3 anyway. I'll have a piece of your ancestral turkey to hang on my wall. And written underneath on the plaque will be abandon hope all those who enter here. It will just be the crushed remains of the cockpit with the broken and bloody chair in the middle, and the plaque underneath will have that phrase on it. It'll be a perfect warning. Even I won't deploy a turkey. It's just garbage. It is garbage. There's nothing else to say about it. It's hot garbage. Alright, so just for fun, a little bit of refit here before we wrap things up. Coils would be very good on a javelin, because the javelin's not got the hard points of a fire starter, so it can't really take advantage like a fire starter does. So let's drop the jets, because coils don't synergize with them anyway. 7 tons. It's maximum 70 heat, and this is maximum 50. So this is a pair of 100s, 200 total, effectively. See, this is the problem, is this is better. 4 of these is 180 damage and 80 heat. Whereas potentially 2 of these is 100 heat, which is more. Potentially only slightly more damage. And it weighs more too. 4 tons for the quad, over 3 tons for these each. I think coils are going to be powerful on mediums, not on lights. Because you'll have a medium mech that'll have the same kind of movement profile as this, and might only have 4 energy hard points, but will have a lot more free tonnage. And you can put a large coil in. 35, 70, 105, 140. You could get 140 into one shot. But once again, same issue. They're way better than large lasers, though. Better than standard medium lasers. 35 damage. Advanced medium lasers are 70, 140. These are quite superior to standard medium lasers. But ER medium laser plus pluses are just amazing. And this could do up to 120. Same issue though. Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate, but I just don't feel like the coil is as good as these. Although I only have 2 of these, to be fair. So if I had these in and a coil, that's a potential 100 with 50 heat here and another 40 here, so that's 90. Hot. I can probably get some heat sinks in here to offset all this heat. I mean, the delta on this before was actually pretty bad. But not as bad as this. You can make a sleepy javelin with coils. You can actually max out the heat bar in a single blast. Well, you know what? Instead of risking what is actually quite a reasonably rare and powerful item, pair of coils. A little bit awkward to use. I can put a +2 gyro in here. Not that. There's a spare heatsink. Alpha strike 100. Potentially 100. Minus 30. I could get one volley off for 200 something. It's not worth it. It's genuinely not worth it. I don't think coils are good on lights. Perversely enough, I don't think that they're good on lights. They're going to be good on hardpoint limited mediums. And I'll show you what I mean. So if I go to storage here, I'm sure I have some fast mediums lying around. Big steel claw, that's not a fast movement mech, is it? There's also the blackjack, but that's actually got quite a lot of hard points. And the enforcer is not fast. Okay, so big steel claw. Let's take this as an example. It's not quite what the example I wanted, but it will do.
Got it. Shouldn't be long.
Okay, so it's one day.
That work order you submitted is complete.
What's one day between friends? Okay, so you have a mech here with pretty decent movement. This is not exactly what I wanted to show. A Shadowhawk or a maybe a Griffin or something would probably have been better. But anyway, so this is the standard armor. It looks like, which is actually pretty solid. So let's trim the armor a bit, because this is a bit excessive. Bit excessive for a medium. Alright, so 14 tons. Movement profile, 140. So you're going to get 4 evasion tokens pretty readily. With 165 movement, you can just about squeeze out 5 tokens if there's a road around. But 4 tokens is relatively easy to get with this kind of movement. So you're looking at a mech here that's only got very few hard points, and they're all in stupid places. So the best you could do with these is 135, I want to say. Yes, 135 is the best you could do. By putting 1 here and 2 here. And then you're going to get 135 when you add a third one. So this is where coils start to shine. Boom. Now we've compressed like 4 large lasers into one slot. 35, 70, 140 plus this, obviously. So that leads us to 185, which is pretty reasonable damage. And you don't really have the hard points to do anything else. You've got a ballistics hard point. And you could theoretically put something there, maybe something 5 tons. One of the light LBX2 or UAC2, for example. This one, 5-ton one. So say you stick that in there, because you want that as well. Okay, so that's fine. And that still leaves you with 3 tons. So with 3 double heat sinks in there, you're looking at 48 heat over 98. But obviously, you know, this is not going to be going full blast all the time. It'll probably go, you know, 3 or 2 tokens, depending on what's going on. And that's still going to be quite reasonable for a mech like this. Obviously, I don't have 3 double heat sinks lying around. But you just probably stick them in here. So you'd end up with 45, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I was correct. 48 over 98. A delta of 50. If you get the coil running at full power. But it's going to be less than that if you haven't got the coil running at full power. This is a maximum heat that it can generate, 70. But if you run it with 3 tokens or 2 tokens, it's going to be less than 70. So you probably get 2 volleys off. And that's 150 with a 1 token shot. So you're going to get higher than that. I must admit the UAC2 is actually a pretty solid piece of kit. 70 damage and 8 heat. Between these two, you'll actually be under the red line without using your coil at all. Still get 150-ish damage. So yeah, it's... You know, these weapons are... They're pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. And if you think that that runs too hot for your taste... then you can always get a Coil M in there. With a maximum heat value of 50, your delta is going to look a lot nicer. Obviously, there's less damage to do. But, you know, what else are you gonna... What else are you realistically gonna put on this mech? You don't really have the space for the hard points for anything else. And this is not even the best example. It'll be mechs with like 3 energy hard points like this one. 55-ton class, but they're going to be like spread all over the mech. So, you know, 1 in the left torso, 1 in the right torso, 1 in the arm or something, and you can fit 3 coils and then stick exchangers in to reduce the total heat, because exchangers are going to be worth it. If you've got 3 large coils, exchangers are going to be worth it, because you got a maximum heat output there of 210, which means that on a maximum strike, every 2-ton exchanger is going to strip 21 heat. 21 heat per exchanger. It's going to be totally worth. So you just end up filling your mech with exchangers, if you so wished. This thing really is a freak. Kind of cool though. They spent a lot of time on this big steel claw thing. Shame it's so rare. And it has a weird satellite dish on the top of it. I don't know, maybe the owner appreciates TV. Let's stand that boy down. Alright, that is it for now. Join me next time. I'll probably do some more contracts and pocket some more money. I might do the Flashpoint. I'll give it some thought. And I will see you guys then.